Well, good evening to our Beyond the Call of Duty friends and family and our End of Watch family. It's Friday night, May 5th, and Cinco de Mayo. So I know people are probably out to dinner with friends and family and enjoying the Cinco de Mayo. JC is out today. He had some personal matters to take care of. Allison wanted to give her a shout out. She is at home recovering from some medical procedures, and we wish her a very fast recovery. So today, let's start out with talking about recently fallen. This is senior investigator, and I'm probably going to butcher his last name, Georgiadis. He was with the New York State Police Department. His end of watch was Friday, April 23rd. Senior investigator Georgiadis died as a result of cancer that he developed following his assignment to the search and recovery efforts at the World Trade Center following the 9/11 terrorist attacks. He was a U.S. Army veteran, or National Guard veteran, and served with the New York State Police for 21 years, assigned to the Special Investigations Unit in New York State Homeland Security. He is survived by his wife, 2 sons, daughter, father, sister, nieces, and nephews. So please send your thoughts and prayers out to his family. It sounds like it was a long haul. Today, we'd also like to remember Sergeant Greg Moore. Sergeant Moore was a member of the Coeur d'Alene Police Department, and his end of watch was Tuesday, May 5th, 2015. Sergeant Moore was shot and killed after stopping a suspicious male. He was on patrol due to several car break-ins in a specific area, and at about 1:30 a.m. he stopped a suspicious male and radioed the man's information in, but there was no radio contact after that. A citizen reported that they heard gunshots and found Sergeant Moore in the street and notified police. After the shooting, the subject stole Sergeant Moore's patrol car and fled. An officer spotted the stolen patrol car in town of Post Falls and pursued. The suspect eventually fled on foot and was found in a parking lot later on, hiding under a car and taken into custody. Sergeant Moore was taken to a local hospital where he died several hours later from his wounds. The subject that killed Sergeant Moore was convicted of first-degree murder and was sentenced to death less than a month later. Sergeant Moore served with the Coeur d'Alene Police Department for 14 years, and he's survived by his wife and children. So again, let's say some prayers for Sergeant Moore his family. It's important with Beyond the Call that people remember that our mission is that we are never going to allow people's names to be forgotten. So, in that sentiment, Beyond the Call, JC, everybody at End of Watch would like to honor and remember a very dear friend of ours, Steve Carr. Steve rode with Beyond the Call. He unfortunately passed away in November of 2021, but we are celebrating his birthday today. Damien is out with a large group celebrating his birthday. There's Damien in the middle. Damien also rides with us with a large group of family and friends of Steve, enjoying a good cigar in Steve's name. And they even had some custom shirts made. Gone Too Soon with Steve's with his name on them. And again, Steve is missed dearly. He was a good friend and a great supporter. Beyond the Call rode with us, and we wish his wife Angela nothing but the best, and his children and the rest of his family. And we miss Steve very, very much. We have some events coming up that we would like to make everybody aware of. If you follow us on Facebook, our events page will have all these things on here. But tomorrow, we will be at Lone Wolf Harley Davidson at 19011 East Cataldo in Spokane Valley for Meet the Clydesdales. As you can see, it's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. All kinds of fun activities. They're going to have tacos there. They're going to have the Spokane Mounted Patrol Unit there. They're going to have tasty tacos there. Our new rolling memorial will be there with the Fallen for 2022, and it is a sight to behold. So if you get a chance, come out, see the rolling memorial, say hi to JC, show your love for the Spokane Mounted Patrol and Lone Wolf, who is one of our sponsors and has been a sponsor every year, donating a bike every year. They've donated this 2020 Pan Am, as I'm sure you're all aware, that we are selling raffle tickets for $25 a piece. And if you're interested in those, you can come to any of our events and get one, or you can email us at info@eowride.org, and we will make arrangements to get tickets to you. Next, we have an event, and again, it's Honor of Corrections Week and Law Enforcement Memorial Week with the Klickitat County Sheriff's Office. It'll be May 7th at 1 p.m. in the parking lot of the Klickitat County Courthouse in Golden View, Washington. We'll have the rolling memorial there. JC will be there. We'll have several of our bikes there, riders with that are also have a chosen officer, fallen officer on each bike on them. So come out if you can. Again, all these are on the events page on our Facebook. I'd like to thank Josh Braun, who helped facilitate this next event, the 8th Annual Patriot Show and Shine on May 13th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We would love to have everybody come out and show their support. It's at the Liberty Christian School, 2200 Williams Boulevard in Richland, Washington. Again, that's May 13th at the Liberty Christian School. Come out, see some of the old cars, muscle cars, see the memorial, get a raffle ticket, get your chance to win that Harley. I'd like to take a moment and thank some of our sponsors. As always, Phoenix Protective Corporation, who has been our main sponsor, or one of our biggest sponsors, actually the biggest sponsor we have. Every year they've been there for us. Sheila Leslie is an amazing person. She's been more than generous in so many ways. And without Phoenix Protective Corp and Sheila, we would be hurting. So They provide great security services all throughout the Pacific Northwest, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Alaska. So if you have a security need or you're looking for a security position or know somebody that is, reach out to Phoenix Protective Corp. Bud Clary, again, is another one of our sponsors this year. If you're looking for a vehicle, visit Bud Clary in Yakima. Or you can go to his website, as you can see there, budclary.com. And we want to thank them again for being one of our generous sponsors. We have mentioned it before, Advanced Digital Imaging. We want to thank them. They do the wrap on our rolling memorial, and let me tell you, they hit it out of the park this year. That memorial is awesome. If you go to our Facebook page, you'll see several pictures of it there, but you need to see it in person. And it's quite the sight, with 245 fallen on one side, and on the other side, memorial comments and things for those officers. So love to have you come out and see it. Again, we know that everybody's out and about for Cinco de Mayo. So we're going to make the live a short and sweet one. We'll hit a couple of comments here. Eddie, hello, my friend. We miss you all the time. We're glad that you join us every Friday night. Thank you for being here and being regular. Joel, same thing. Thank you, buddy, for being here every day. We appreciate it again. We know that it's Cinco de Mayo, so not a lot of people around that are spending time with their family, which is cool. I want to remind everybody that it is Friday night, that if you're out driving, be mindful, because it being Cinco de Mayo tonight, there's a higher chance that there'll be more people intoxicated on the road. Please be careful, drive defensively. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Get home to your family and your loved ones. If you see an officer that has somebody pulled over, or an officer with their overhead lights on, give them space, give them room. If you see a police officer and you have a chance to thank them for what they do for us, please do. And, shake their hand. And if they'll let you, give them a hug and let them know that they're appreciated every day. So again, thank you for joining the live. Again, I appreciate it, short and sweet. You all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next Friday.